What is going on, friends, fam, world? It's day 990 in a row, Renaissance Man Show, and we're gonna rock tonight. So subscribe, ding that bell, and don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a minute.
One night when the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Yeah.
Come on, let's hear it.
Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
Looking for another way.
I'm here
Ease my mind and
to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 990 in a row. We are 10 days away from 1,000 days in a row of pure positivity, live songwriting, live comedy, and suppressed the whole time. Yeah! Like, what? I had a conversation with someone today. They're like, man, I love that. That sounds so cool. I never heard of it before, but I'm going to tune in. I said, I hope you will, because the world will never find out about this. And then we got into a different conversation. It was very interesting. And he said, well, if you're speaking truth, then no, we're never going to see it. I'm singing truth. He goes, yeah, even more so. So, realistically, I can't speak the things I want to say, because when I say them, they pull it or they say, look, we're going to just keep this from people. So when I sing it, I'm like, hopefully I can get past, get over them or underneath them, because they're just hearing notes. They're not really keying in on the words unless they watch. I don't know. I'm just having a heck of a lot of fun writing these songs, that's all I gotta say. So we're here. It is Thursday, day 990 in a row. We're gonna rock out tonight. I've been doing a lot of comedy the last couple of days. We lost Normie McDonald, and so we had to do a couple days of comedy in his honor. Yeah, I saw a great clip of Normie, and he was like, hey, yeah, the funerals? Like, yeah, I see people there, like, you go to a funeral, and they're like, yeah, that's how I want it, like, oh, you ever see it, like, oh, we're gonna have a party, I just died, like, I don't want a party, you know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of days after my death, he was just brilliant. I really think Norm had this way with, words, had this way with his mannerisms, and he would just hit back with something really quick, always super quick, which was awesome. So we'll miss Normie, but a couple of days there where we just basically were doing a ton of comedy. And now tonight, I don't know, we're going to be rocking. I'm going to grab that guitar out. We're going to do something on that guitar. So how's everybody doing? You guys up for it? It's Thursday, day 990. You guys ready? You going to be here with me on day 1000 in a row? September 26th. I think we're going to do a marathon show. Day 1000 in a row. What day? What night is that? I think it's a Sunday. Let me check. 29th is a Wednesday. No, 26th is a Sunday. So Sunday, we're going to do a marathon show. I'm not sure what time I can get on the air, but I'm going to get on early and we're going to be on very, very late. So I hope you guys will be here for that show. It's going to be a very special show. I hope for day 1000 in a row we can get a ton of people out. I'd assumed by then we'd have at least some people know we exist. Let's get Zabros, can you give us some love? I just feel better already, Zabros. When you're doing your Zabros thing and you're like woo-hooing it, I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go now. Before, I'm like, crash and burn. Right after you talk, you do a woo-hoo, I'm just leveled up. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm going, Zabrosk. Yeah, no, your check is at the freaking door. But no, I know you wanted it underneath your microphone stand. But no, not tonight. You're getting it at the door. Joanne, can you please just get the check ready? No, Joanne, I won't dock you doll hairs today if you just pay him, okay? I'll give you a full 500 doll hairs today. You want a full 500 doll hairs put on open market tonight? I'll give them to you. Just give Zabrosk his check. Truth be told, Zabrosk, I was supposed to put it underneath your mic stand. I forgot. That's on me. Joanne's now trying to make a big deal out of it. Joanne, read the contract. Bylaws. Yeah, check our Appendix C. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you can't freaking say a word, and you can't make me feel bad when I do something wrong. That's part of your contract. You have to take all the responsibility for even my bad, and then you go and say sorry to Zabrosk. This is a warning. This is a warning this time. I'm just telling you, Joanne, I will. I can't fire you because I'll never be able to hire anybody again to pay them doll hair. That was just, that one's on you. You were like, yeah, where do I sign? You got it. Signature on page. 500 doll hairs. You want doll hairs? I got them. I got a friggin' envelope full of doll hairs. I got blonde. I got brunette. I got black hair. I even got curly hair. Joanne, do you want curly hair tonight when I do the doll hair situation? I'm happy to give you doll hair, but like curly version, if you want to really, just shake it up a bit. It's got to be weird having all these envelopes of straight hair, I'm just thinking, like, you may want to have more than just straight hair in your envelopes, A couple curlies, Just, thinking out loud for you. What? No. No, that's offensive. Zabroski's offended. Zabroski, did you hear that? Yeah, Joanne said, why don't you have Zabroski, do some more? Zabrosk does a woo-hoo. Grammy winner, okay? You don't ask Grammy winner to do more, Joanne. Contract, Appendix C. It's all right there. You just, you just have to read it. Remember, you didn't do that the first time when you signed to a 37-year contract for $500 hairs a day? Yeah, no, I know. That was stupid of you. I know. What do you mean you're not going to be alive in 37 years? Oh, that's right. The enlarged heart. Guys, Joanne's got a massive heart. Heart the size of Andre the Giant. She's, you know, you got to respect that at some point she's tapping out. Oh, I'm out. Joanne, she's going to tap out because she can't, you know, live another day. That heart, it's just getting bigger, you know? And I feel bad, you know, especially because I'm paying her in doll hair and there is no benefit. I mean, she's not getting health insurance in the Renaissance Man show. What, are you kidding me? Zabrosk, I don't even want to hear from you. You get paid to say freaking woohoo. Yeah, I know you're a Grammy winner. I get it, but, you know, benefits? No, I don't think so. You make a lot of money to just go woohoo every freaking day. You know how awesome a gig that is? You come in for a 3-second woohoo. You get a freaking check. Skippity scoo. You're on the way out the door. And guess who else? Guess who has to do two to 3 hours after you walked out the door after that woohoo? Exactly, me. I got to do 3 hours more. And you're on the way out the door, check in hand. I don't even get a check from Joanne Zabrosk. You know that? Joanne doesn't write me a check. Do you know why? I'm paying you out of my own freaking pocket. I got to get the woohoo guy. I don't get paid for Renaissance Man Show. I just got to pay you to keep you on, you know, retainer. I'm retainering the situation so we could get a Zabrosk on a nightly to go woohoo. You know, look, that is where you put your money. You go out and sell a house, you take, dang it, you take all your profits and you put it into a Zabrosk situation. You want to try to make it in life? You want to try to get 10 people on? You get a Zabrosk. You get a friggin' Zabrosk. And he's just doing it, you know? Woohoo! Here's your check. There you go. Good job, Grammy. Can you bring your Grammy in tomorrow? Like, I know you got 5. Can you bring one of them in? And just show us the gold plating on your Grammy. I'm just thinking, like, you know, I've never seen a Grammy. You know, the only Grammy winner in the room is right there. Yeah. What's that, Zabrosk? No, look, you want me to pay you more? You want me to pay you a bonus to bring the Grammy in? You should bring it in because I gave you a gig that you've been paid for 990 days in a row. No, I know the other day you gave me one for free. 989 in a row, whatever. But you've been paid. Every day, 989 days, and you know, of the 990 days, and you want more? You got to give me a bonus. I'm sorry, bonus won't happen. That's just not going to happen when you know, disrespect the situation that we're in. You know, anybody else? I mean, I don't know. Zabrosk, do me a favor, okay? The greed angle, I get it. We're 2021, but you know, you got to drop the greed thing. You know, we do this for free for the planet. You get a freaking check. And then you also want like a bonus if you bring the Grammy in. That's just an interesting way of living your life. I'm going to hold that Grammy over you. Oh, look, guys, I got a Grammy. Oh, you're going to bring it down? Nah, I don't feel like it. What? You don't feel like? All you do is talk about the Grammy when you're not woohooing it. And then you won't bring it down to show it to Renaissance Man fam? You won't show it to Joanne, who's got a heart the size of a Buick LeSabre? No, Joanne, that was not a gross, you know, overcalculation. Have you seen a LeSabre? I mean, seriously? No, Joanne, I don't want to hear another word from you. You're definitely, that heart is about to explode. The doll hair situation isn't helping. It's not, you know, I mean, No, I won't, you know, grab a syringe Uma Thurman style, and instead of putting the you know, whatever the frig you call it, the anaphylaxis shot into your chest and pushing down so you get like an adrenaline situation going, I suction out and make your heart smaller. No, I'm not going to do that. You want me to reduce the size of your heart? I'm making people's hearts bigger, Joanne. You came in with a normal size heart. And I filled it with love. And now it's just exploding. We could only hope to be so lucky, right? To have so much love pouring through our hearts that it overflows like a balloon in the sky. Hot air balloon in it, right? I have so much love in my heart that it's now the size of a basketball. To a giant, like a giant's basketball. And that's, which is like basically like what we would consider like a tennis ball. Oh, guys, you know, I just have so much fun being a silly goose, you know, and just being in the moment and seeing where some silliness with Zabrosk takes us, you know, and Joanne with her crazy ways, right? That heart, doll hairs. Joanne, what was the other thing that we put into the contract? Do you remember? Because I didn't, you know, after I gave it to you, I didn't think you would agree. I thought you would have sent it back with, you know, red lines. You would have redlined it. That's what the attorneys call it when they go through a contract. You would have redlined it. No, we're going to change it to this. You just signed it. I was like, okay. But what was that other one? It was something weird in there. I forget what it was. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to pull it up. I get it in my dot loop situation. I'll take care of it, Joanne. You got enough on your plate with the Zabroski file. I get it. You know, when you're dealing with a Zabroski file and everybody else is like, oh, I got it. I'm trying to get the lighting right. Wow, it's really quite dark in here tonight. When you got a Zabroski situation going on, you just lean in, you know what I mean? Because you don't want that ride to end. You know what I mean? Like, you get Zabroski and the ride ends? Oh, I used to have a Grammy winner do the woohoo. No. You need to keep the woohoo guy, you know? You're going to do a woohoo guy with Joanne doing it? Cheese grater. You know who you sound like? George Soros saying woohoo. That's you, Joanne. I'm going to call you George Ann Soros woohoo. How do you do a woohoo that bad? You know, like, it's impossible to do a downward yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. You got me going again because you've been buying 6-packs of yoo-hoo for Zabrosk. I saw a freaking fly over there. He's on my camera. Hold on a minute. Did I get him? Dang it. My Miyagi skills are not what they used to be. Hold on a minute. Guys, he's like, You had to give me the Danielson of flies? You had to give me a fly that was trained by Miyagi? You know, I'm here. I'm trying to get the show going, right? You got a freaking Miyagi trained fly. He's crane kicking me with his freaking fly wings. You're crane winging me. Don't crane wing me. I crane winged him. You know, it's like you expect that Miyagi wouldn't work with a fly, and then you find that fly face to face with you, and even though you trained with Miyagi as well, did the wax on, wax off, Three Stooges, and you can't get the fly? There's only one reason. It's a Miyagi fly. When you're dealing with a Miyagi fly situation, all bets are off. I mean, you can't go into that like you would in a normal situation with your Danielson training. Johnny, body bag, grain kick, those are real things that can be done. But when you're dealing with a fly that has the skills of Bruce Lee, that has learned from Miyagi himself, then you know you're up against it. I mean, like, you know you can't beat it. You just have to succumb. Just allow the fly to crane fly you. You're laying there on the ground, destroyed, more mentally than physically, like the ego gone, and you're sitting there and thinking about how that fly just literally crane flied you, and you got whiplash as well. That was a tough one to tell them at the hospital. You're like, we have to give you a test to come in? No, no thanks. No, thank you. Did you get your vaccine? Oh yeah, no, I have a card. Oh, you're good to go. You're good to go. What do you mean I'm good to go? This card means nothing. Because I could be a guy that walks in because I got the card and everybody's getting it now. So now you're like, you're good to go. I walk in and now we have a super spreader event. I'm just saying, maybe you should be a little more careful when someone says I got the card. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I come down here, I do the card situation. You're like, yeah, come on in. Super spreader event. I'm just saying. Nobody's thinking anymore. It's kind of sad, when you see that the real world is starting to literally boil over the surface of the planet. And you're like, I think that this volcano is about to drop liquid hot magma. Magma on my toes. Dr. Evil here. I think I'm going to have a problem with the liquid hot magma. Of course, you'll have lots of magma. I'm putting it in my hot chocolate. Oh my goodness. Of course you are, baby. Wow. Guys, you come down Thursday night. Good time. I'm going to play some song. Maybe get into a comedy bit. I'm going to call my friend Owen Wilson. Oh, Owen. He's Chris. Of course. Chris, how you doing? What's going on? It's Owen Wilson. Oh, good. And just hanging, Georgianne and I have a good time. We had some clam chowder this evening, Owen. I thought about the time you were in Wedding Crashes with me. Did a scene on the porch with a cigar. You remember that? Of course I remember. It was the greatest time of my life. I was there with you, Baba Ganoush. We're having a good time. I was like, oh, chicken out. I was there in Micronesia. We were with Baba Ganoush. Wow, Baba Ganoush is good. I gotta ask you, how'd it go? My daughter, you still married? What are we doing? Of course we're married. We have 7 kids. Don't you know it? Wow. No, can't think. Kind of like man in the oval. What are we talking? I call you on the phone, Owen. We have a conversation about times, life, wedding crashes. You can crash weddings. You're married. You can't. You can't go crash a wedding unless you bring Christopher Walken. You gotta go together. We're gonna go to the wedding next time. They see that guy. Saw him in Pulp Fiction, maybe Dead Zone. I touch things. I could see the future. Who knows? I did. There's a man. He's standing there in the corner. He's begging for $1. You give him change, and you ask for $1 back. He says no. Pulls out a gun. This is the type of stuff that Christopher Walken gets when, he's still the Dead Zone guy. You know what I mean? Of course he's the Dead Zone guy. He's so good. You kidding me? We're having a good time. We're going to have a good time. Wow. Owen, I didn't want to tell you last time I saw you. I shook your hand. I did, Owen. I saw a flash. The future. I gotta tell you, Owen, in trouble. There's a man. He comes down. He's got a look. He's called Magnum. This guy, Owen, he's fabulous. I believe, if I could recall. His name is Zoolander. Wow, you couldn't do a fight, a dance fight with this man, Owen. He's real deal. You can't stop it, throw a Chinese star
That young man in the beautiful Magnum look stops the blade. Yeah, no, you can't. You can throw anything in Zoolander. You just can't do it. Of course, that's a movie. What are we talking about? I did a movie with you. What are we talking about over here? Oh, and this is not a movie. This is real deal. Real deal. Magnum. Remember, Magnum, not P.I. No, Tom Selleck. No, this is Blue Bloods. He's another thing. By Menon. Oh my goodness. A little out of my mind, right? But I guess that's what we do here. 25 minutes, and I guess we get to whatever is supposed to happen, which it looks like his live songwriting moment. Let me see. Yeah, live songwriting moment. Comedy was last in the move, and unfortunately, we just get into things here. This is the Renaissance Man Show, live for 990 days in a row, and we are never stopping this. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'm going to come on really early tomorrow, like late morning. I think I'm going to come on tomorrow twice. It's going to be a late morning thing somewhere around, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. My car is currently at the shop. Yeah, first series. How's that first series doing? The launch, they call it the launch series. Oh, yeah, you did give me the launch series? How's that doing over there? Oh, Mark, can you do me a favor and bring in your launch series Mach-E? We need to update some modules. Hold on, you got me coming in and doing the modules? I can't figure. I'm here. I'm at my table. Sonny, you got a cough? Gino! I don't have an espresso. Or a biscotte to dip a roux into an espresso. Can we get on, an espresso, biscotte combo? Sonny, take it down on that before you're getting out of hand over there. What are we talking, Sonny? What are we talking? I'm here, right? I'm in the frickin' Bronx. Sometimes you gotta clear your frickin' throat, okay? Let me ask you a question. 'Cause I can't figure you. You can't pay respect to the fighter. I'm here at my table. Oh, thank you, Gino. Hold on a minute. Oh, Gino, God bless you. God bless you, Gino. This is glorious. The smell, the aroma that's coming over my cup. Oh, my goodness. Gino, yes, I would love a biscotte. And not just a normal. I don't want a bread and biscuit. I went to Stop and Shop. I got a bread and biscuit for you, Facce. Elbow in the friggin' Facce. You can't. You can't bring me bread and biscuit. You bring me a Stella D'Oro. A Stella D'Oro. You can't take Stella D'Oro to Peru? Oh, thank you, Gino. I want to do a dipperoo. I take a espresso. I got a biscotte. It is Stella D'Oro. Good man. I'm going to do the slow motion dipperoo. Check this out. This has never been done in history of time. Sonny! Check this out. We're doing slow-mo. Check it out. I got it! Did you see that? Drip dry.
sugar in the raw. In my, I can tell. You think I can't tell? You do too. I know when it's tasting right. What are you trying to do? Give me diabetes? You trying to give me diabetes? I'm here. I'm at my friggin' table. I got a scratch. I just dip a roux. I'll take a little sippy sip, right? What is that? Sonny, nobody can hear you do the stupid cough. Put the cup down, have a conversation, Sonny. You do dip a roux. You take it. I get too much sugar. There's too much sugar raw. My splash. Gino, if you were any closer, I would lunge at you with this here elbow. Yeah. I would destroy your friggin' Facce. I'm just telling you. You can't. You can't. How dare you? You gonna come over and give me $2? I mean, sugar in the raw. Facce, I forgot. I thought you go 2. You thought I had 2. Oh, were you sleepy poopy pants Biden? I can't wait you. I'm at my table. You come over double decker? I need sugar in the raw. No, Sonny, I'm not gonna stop. He's there, disrespecting the Facce with the double sugar in the raw. I'm gonna put $2 in tonight. I bet you Facce doesn't even I think you did it purposely. You think? You come down, disrespect the Facce? I'm gonna put 2 in tonight. You see Facce go off the friggin' walls. Look, I don't need any more friggin' sugar. I don't need any more energy, okay? I got enough. Okay, Gino? I don't need you filling me up to the top with a friggin' sugar in the raw. Okay? How dare you? How dare you? I can't figure. I gotta go to the pyramids. I gotta go and freaking rob some pyramids. Hey, Sonny, you wanna go pyramids? Rob freaking pyramids? What are we doing? Let's go do it. Who wants to go to the freaking pyramids? By Manon. Sonny the Fist. Guys, give all the credit to Sonny the Fist on that one. That was a Sonny the Fist moment right there. He took the reins and went with it. Like, you can't have a problem with a guy who does all that. I mean, like, did you see? He would put on a show for us. I was like, wow. I'm just going to sit here and let me just check out that guy with the friggin' cough cup, right? Jeez. I can't get enough of that. Let me just watch again. Hold on a minute. I need to see a little bit more. I'm entranced. How long you been holding that coffee cup? 48 years. 48 years. I guess when you are, kind of taking over as Guinness Book of World Records coffee holder guy with elbow at a 45, you don't want to give it up. I get that. I do. Oh my goodness, guys. Holy cow. I'm never alone. Yeah, it's true. I always have friends with me here. Right? Zabrowski, you kicking it with me tonight still? I can't believe you're still here. You enjoyed that bit? I'm just messing around with, Sonny the Fist and Gino. I'm kind of glad you stuck around. You're always like, I'm too cool for school. Like, I got it, dude. Like, you can't stick around like every night after the woohoo and just shut off your microphone. Nobody wants to hear a word out of your mouth but the woohoo at the beginning of the show. And I already made it clear we don't need more than one woohoo. We don't want people to literally float off the surface of the planet now, do we, Zabrosk? Let's be real. Keep it chill. Keep it as a one woohoo situation. Drink your yoo-hoo. Shut your friggin' mouth. Enjoy the show, right? And Sonny the Fists, if you need, you can go and sit with Sonny. And you guys can, you can watch him drink his cough. That's entertaining, right? I was just doing that. And it was fun. Sometimes it's more fun to watch a guy hold a coffee cup for a really long time without moving or saying a word. Sometimes it's better than watching somebody create something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. Oh, geez. Sage, isn't that crazy when that happens? So, I'm going to play you guys something so I can get my guitars tuned up and everything and play something for y'all. Let's see what we got here. You know what? Let me see something here. Got my freaking fire with my foot in it. That's right. I am playing around. I am playing around, though. Now we gotta erase something. Don't fear the man. I have to work on this one still. We can make it through anything, me and you, we can. Don't fear the man. Don't fear the man. We can make it through anything, me and you, we can. Don't fear the man. Don't fear the man. We can make it through anything, me and you, we can. Don't fear the man. Don't fear the man. Don't fear the man. We can make it through. All right, I got enough of that, and I recorded it, so I think it was 2 nights ago. What else can we come up with? That's not gonna work. This is how we write music. What the hell? That cut me short. No, it worked. half a drum beat. Gotta hit that first one on if you're gonna get it going. Man, I love playing this guitar, I gotta be honest. Jim in the house. Can you play us a celebration song for that, Mark? What, Jim? Let me see what you were asking for. Oh, about the lawyer? Is it true? Is that really true? Has the attorney been indicted? And of what? Is it something that involves her, or just for something else that they did on their own? I know I should have thrown the pick, Anna. It's funny, but when it's not a singing moment, I'm less inclined to throw the pick. I just realized that. It's the lyrics that get to me sometimes, where I'll just realize that something lyrically just came out, and I'm like, yeah, and then I have to throw the freaking pick because I'm in awe. What was that anyway that we had?
They've been doing this for the history of time. Hey, we got to keep the masses down. Don't let them have a unified voice. We can't handle the sound. No, we'll have to go hide in the caves. So we divide you. We place you on different places of the land, and we have you throwing arrows and rocks. Yeah. Yeah, we're shooting arrows and throwing rocks at every man and hoping to take each other down. But we work together to make the perfect sound that the man can't handle. No, can't handle the resonation, the sound, the frequency. It's going around the earth now. Yeah, it's going around the earth now. It's a shift in the metamorphosis. When you and me going to see another day when the sun shines down on me. The sun shines down on me. It's what they've done throughout history. It's what they've done throughout our history. You see, they can't handle it. We're a wave of love, we're a wave of light together. Yeah, we're out of sight. Yes, we are the light. We're shining bright.
shining bright now. Won't be long till they're knocking door to door, saying, did you get that card? Is you got it? Are you safe? We don't think so, but you gotta do it anyway. You got to comply with what we say. And if you don't, we're going to stick you in that hut over there. Yeah, we don't care. We made some zones around the way. Yeah, we don't play with the government. We'll push you down, we'll touch you, we'll take all your rights away. Guess what? You don't got none anyway, 'cause you took that vaccine into your shoulder. Yeah, and mRNA makes you a transhuman, and you can't be a human no more. You got no rights there. Come on, gonna knock on your door, take your guns away. Try to remember what key I'm in. And take your guns away. step into this timeline trying to make some changes. But it's a cycle, yeah, we're back again. Don't remember last time, yeah, it's just you and me, my friend. Don't you wonder why sometimes you feel like you're an old soul? And don't you wonder when you realize you're an old soul? When you realize everyone's an old soul. Everyone's an old soul. Yeah, we've been here for millions, billions, maybe even trillions of years. Don't remember anything, but we have seen it all. We've experienced it all. Before our shortfall, maybe there's, if you step out of line, they're gonna send you here in your timeline. Wake up, you feel like it's a beautiful sunny day. I don't care about anything.
I'm just a human being stuck here on this prison called Earth. Yeah, 'cause we can't get off now. We can't remember who we were. No, we're stuck in this paradox over and over again.
It's a loop, my friend.
Over and over again.
It's a loop, my friend.
Over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. Yeah, it's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. Yes, it's a loop, my friend. Yes, and we live over and over again. Yeah, 'cause it's a loop, my friend. We live yeah, 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 yeah. It's a loop, my friend. It's a loop, my friend. Over and over again. You can't get out there keeping us here. We don't remember a thing, no. Just here over and over again. Yeah, we keep thinking there's something higher, something that we can reach, something we can attain. Yeah, but maybe we did before, now they've got us here, landlocked under this atmosphere. We're not getting out of here. No, gotta find their energy sources and take them down. Cause it's a loop, my friend. They're shocking you back down to planet Earth. Yeah, you're not going out, it's a new birth. You're a new kid, you're a new girl, you're a new boy on here in 2020, and they call you he or she or they or her or thou. We don't freaking know anymore. We just keep wondering why it's getting weirder every day. Cause it's a loop, my friend. We keep living over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We live over and over again. Cause it's a loop, my friend. We keep living over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. And there's no end. No, there's no end. We're stuck on this never-ending cycle of living. Yeah, keep hoping that we're giving. We keep hope that we're getting somewhere. We're praying, we're hoping, we're thinking it's just a distance away. If I believe that I can get there, I can leave here. No, you can't say keep going on. Cause it's a loop, my friend. Yes. You can never live over and over again. Cause it's a loop, my friend. Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's a loop, my friend. Over and over again. It's a loop, my friend. We never ends. Nah, whoa. They got us all in line. They got us all in line. You see, we keep them in jail. They don't even know they're there. It's the best place we could hope for. Keep the outcasts far, far away from this civilization we built. Yeah, everyone follows the leader. Yeah, they never get in the way. Yeah. Don't need any of that anyway. Send them down there under this whole time. We got the stars, sky. You can't go there, no way. It's a cycle, it's a loop. You can't get out of it, nope. Yeah, it's a cycle, my friends. No, it never ends, 'cause energy can't die, doesn't die, doesn't go anywhere, just gets another try, gets come back and do it again, try its best to make some friends, make the world a better place, hope it never ends, yeah, keep rolling, keep on spinning around. Yeah, because yes, we keep living it over and over again, and we don't remember a thing, my friends. It's part of the plan. It's part of the plan. Oh. Get the riffraff out the way. Get the riffraff out the way. Get the riffraff out the way. Yes, Cheryl, we are. They want to try to get us out of the way. In this life, in the next life, in all lives. It's a weird thing when you start like imagining like that. Imagine if this was sort of how it was, that this is prison. We didn't know it, but we did something wrong. We did something wrong in our lives, in our existence, because energy doesn't die. So we've been here for millions, billions, trillions of years, coming back over and over and freaking over
And we don't remember any of it because the people at B, the powers at B, just basically shock you back to square one where you forget everything. Then you're here. And you're stuck here. And you don't remember anything. And then you just like tethered to this body, your spirit, and you can't leave, but you don't even know that you're here for that reason. You think that there's some higher purpose and that, if I just do enough good things, I'm going to get to heaven. But heaven is just another freaking bright light that shocks you back to here again as a baby, and then you do it all over again. And it's very weird to think about it that way now. And I'm like, man, if it is something where all over the planet there are different areas that there are these power sources set up that do this. They capture souls before they try to leave the planet, and then they keep them here forever. Is like essentially a jail cell. This is a jail here. And I started realizing, I said, okay, wait a second. If that was a reality, let's just think about how I'm literally taken down by the man here on Earth, right? I'm a problem for them because I'm a positivity platform. I'm saying stuff like you just heard, like literally the truth comes out through these songs. And then we try to inspire ourselves to find the greatest version of self, right? Those three things don't play well on Earth right now. They don't want that. They don't want somebody helping you find your greatest self. They don't want you finding something that makes you feel good. They want to keep you in the dark. They want to keep you in fear because then they can control you. And if you start thinking about, well, geez, if we all have walked around, now again, I'm just speaking out loud here. I just want to throw this out there. But if we've walked around since the day we were born being taught that there's been one person in the history of time that it was human, but he was a god. Everybody else isn't. Everybody else is not a god. Everybody else is just normal. But there was one God, only one human God. And then he was like a reincarnation of his father, but the father was the God. And then this is the one special one, and then everybody else is not special. Just this one person is special. Or everyone's special. Including that one that they talked about. That one. No, all of them. Everyone. Every single one of us is son of God. Daughter of God. I've said that before to you guys. It's funny that this comes out in some sort of alien interview. And the crazy thing is that I've said that to you guys before. I just realized that now. Told you guys that before. And here's the thing. Conversation and trying to understand things. If you literally never ever have doubts, if you literally never question your faith, if you never question anything in life and you just blindly go, then you're literally doing what the government hopes you're going to do. It's just follow orders. You have to use your own critical thinking. You gotta start to weigh what you're being told as being truth or not. And remember that everything you've ever been told has been said to you by a human being. And human beings lie. And there's been 2,000 plus years that have gone by of people lying to keep stories going or to create new stories in order to keep us on edge 2,000 plus years later. I want to hear it from the man himself. I want to hear it from the source. Here, I want to explain something interesting to you right now. I just realized it just came to an epiphany. I want to get it from the source. But there's only been 12 people in the history of time that have ever met God. There's only been 12 people in the history of time that God has spoken to. Everybody else has just been like crap out of luck. You have to wait for Yeshua to come back one day. That's the only time you're going to ever get a chance to hear from God. Been hearing from him for 990 days in a row. I come out here without a script for 990 days in a row. I create live moments and the truth comes out through them. I'm getting my information directly from source. Directly from the source, the creator of this planet, of this world, of this universe, of everything. I don't need to get it from a human. Getting it from a human is lie. Getting it from a human is half-truth. Getting it from a human is not what is real. It's given to you by somebody who's living on this plane. Doesn't even understand anything else. Get it from the source. We all have the ability to connect. Every single soul that has a mind, that has a heart, can focus, can meditate, and can connect to source. Can connect to the creator. You think you got to go into a freaking building? You really think you got to go into a building? And you got to pray to some human? You got to let some human tell you how to pray? Holy cow, I can't believe how long I was like going down this path of, oh, okay, thanks. You tell me what? Well, I got to do what? Oh, okay. So unconditional unless you don't believe. And then there's a condition. You can't freaking say one thing and then you contradict it 15 seconds later. It's either unconditional or it's not. The reality is this. The Creator loves you no matter what you think of the Creator. The Creator welcomes you back into his heart, into its heart, into the Spirit's heart. No matter how you felt about them prior to the end of your time, you are living a human existence. You can't even comprehend what you are. You can't even comprehend your connection to the Creator because you've been lied to your whole life and brainwashed. How are you supposed to know your Creator if you've been told that your Creator is different than the truth? I'm not saying that your Creator is not Jesus and your Creator is not God or Jehovah or Yeshua, whatever we want to call it, or Muhammad. All these people are God. Yes. You humans interpreted all in different ways and you decided to say, this is the one, this is the true. There's no true anything. The only truth is that you're on this planet, I'm on this planet, and if you believe something, then that is what the Creator wants, is for you to have faith in something, for you to believe in something, for you to have no belief in anything, for you to believe that it's a pointless exercise that we're in here, which if it is a jail, then it definitely is a pointless exercise. But still, we were created. We were created, and now we are here, and we can't be destroyed because, we this life can, this body can, our bodies can. But what is within our bodies, that the cells that are created based on the energy, the soul in each and every one of us cannot die. So this idea that you can take a soul and you can put it into like a hell of sorts, how do you not know that's exactly what happened? That's exactly what happened, guys. We call the place after this hell. Guess what? You may all wake up as some other person one day, don't remember anything, and I'm here at 43 years old telling you some story. There's an absolute reason why the things that I say, the philosophies I say, the words that come out of me, whether you say connecting to the Akashic record, whether it's speaking through having the Spirit speak through the moment, speak, whatever it is, it's because I've been here forever. Not for 990 days either. And so have you. And that's why when you do uncover new things, most times you're like, oh, that's really cool. But then you start to realize it's kind of something you probably knew. If you start thinking about it this way, we kind of learn a lot. We invent things constantly, but these are things that I think were already always in existence. Other places that we knew about. We just forget everything when we're left here, you know? Yes. I absolutely agree, Anna. You know, if you could just, and again, none of this is blasphemous. I want you guys to understand something. Celebrating the creator of our existence is a beautiful thing. What you call the creator of our existence, or what I call the creator of our existence, is moot. How you feel when you pray to your creator, how I feel when I pray to the creator of this existence, it's the same feeling. We connect in the same frequency. We need to start thinking about frequency and stop thinking about names. Isn't that interesting? If we thought in terms of frequency instead of names and skin color, we'd probably be able to help people level up very easily if they just went in terms of frequency. It's amazing to me that we could dial into something together. And then that is, I think, what people will be connecting to, is when we all are on the same frequency. I don't think that's happened in a very long time. But this whole thing is starting to give me like a whole new perspective here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I've been here for 990 saying to myself that I'm here to try to like save this world. I'm here to try to bring the world together before it's over. But this could just be like some weird, seriously messed up hell that we're in. And we keep waking up in like 1984 or whatever. And then we live this period of time over again and we destroy ourselves over and freaking over. Oh, yeah, there was this bomb in 1940. People have these memories. Maybe it's even 1860, whatever, Abraham Lincoln or whatever, but there's a period of time where that is just where it's made up from there on. And we just live in this little slice over and over and over and over. Because time may not be anything like we think it is. It's amazing when you start to just kind of question everything. In a healthy way, by the way. This is not trying to bring anything down. This is just trying to alert everybody to the potential that we may be living on a prison earth. And we may have been sent here for doing something wrong. Each and every one of us. And for me, I think mine would be that I don't know how to sit back down and say, okay, buddy, take advantage of us. I don't know how to stop my guitar from screaming at you, and for my voice to find new words and new melodies that bring out new songs. And the songs, I think, would be a problem for that other world. So that's how I believe and why I believe I've been here on Earth or sent here on Earth. Like, I mean, if in some crazy world, each and every one of us, our souls, we were literally sent here because we're just light beings, each and every one of us. We connect to this tether. This is a friggin' avatar situation we're dealing with. I'm avataring it right now. Like, if there was a way for us to re-shock ourselves in a way that, not necessarily literally shock, but to shock our systems into remembering, where we start to just believe wholeheartedly that, yes, it's clear, if energy doesn't die, that means we've been here, and we just come back. And if this is a prison Earth where we did something wrong on the outside, and they sent us to this Earth to just continue to do this over and over and over. You know, that alien said she was 400 million years old or something like that? 400 billion? How old was it? Somebody tell me, because I know a few people saw that. 400 million, I think, or 400. I'm sorry, I think a light being said to this lady that they were 400 billion years old, personally. And that the universe was really like 400 trillion years old, something crazy. I'm throwing numbers out there right now. I don't remember, but I'll tell you, whatever it was real. This lady kept it to herself until she was right about to kill herself. She was like going to die from cancer or something. She was like, I'm putting an end to this. And my husband and I took off, and I don't want to go into the afterlife with this on my chest, so I'm leaving it. And I think she said that because, I don't even know why she said that, because realistically, I guess if it's just then why would it wouldn't matter. She's going to wake up, as a baby anyway, and just be here again and forget about everything she did in the last life. I mean, that's the more realistic thing here. It's funny. I always thought that. I'm like, there's no way that you've got just like souls dying and then new souls coming in, and like souls dying and then new souls coming in and then new souls dying. I'm like, what? It's almost like a clear common sense type of thing that, say, just for example, that there is no limit to this, because they literally drop people from all over the solar system here. And that's why you have dregs. That's why you have crazy, horrible people on this planet. And that's also why we have so many artists, musicians, all politicians. These people are the problem on the outside. They don't follow the rules. I don't follow the freaking rules, right? I've been here for 990 days in a row. I'm not following rules. I'm showing up every day, even if nobody comes out to watch. I'm still showing up. I don't follow the freaking rules. I set my own rules. I'm a problem for them. So I could absolutely see me being a criminal in the eyes of a civilization that has like one leader and everybody else is wearing the same freaking jumpsuit and you got to stand in line and take orders. I'm sorry. I'd rather be here on this prison earth. I'd rather be here with this guitar in my hand than be criminalized or sentenced for being outspoken. Teresa, you too? Cheryl can sometimes. It's a matrix. Yep, Paul's right. Use the force. You're not joking. I mean, that's the thing is, if there was a way to literally here, who out there? I'm pretty sure Cheryl's done this before, but who out there has meditated and left their body? Because I know that's something you can do. I've never done it. I have never had an outer body experience. So the thing is, everybody speaks about the same thing, that there's this like tether that's attached to you. Literally, a tether attached to you, a silver tether. And no matter where you go, you see that tether and it brings you back to your body so you can connect and get back in your body to wake up. And there's a fear that if that tether gets cut, that you won't be able to find your body, and I don't know. I've heard a couple of people say that's impossible. It's impossible, but it's weird that a lot of people have done this, and they all say that they've seen that they get this tether and they can go. They just look at their body, but they're out and about, walking around. They walked into the other room, saw their kids talking or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, we heard you talking about the Giant game or whatever," and it's real. So realistically, you could probably go and remote view something across the planet in a different world if you were able to connect to it. And that tether would still have to stay with you because you wouldn't know your way back if it wasn't. It's crazy. I want to try it. I really do. Outer body experience type of thing. Not like in something bad happened and I want to like do that, meditate to it. That's what I'd like to do, is meditate to it and be able to say, you know what? I was able to focus my energy enough in order to jump out and go and experience a couple of things, Teresa has traveled automatically in other realms. That is crazy. Won't comply to the dark satanic manipulation. Is that what you think is happening currently? Because I agree too. Yeah, I think we need to have Ryushin back for sure. Tomorrow night, guys, by the way, my brother Ryan Hartwig is going to be on. Facebook whistleblower just wrote a book, and he's going to be on here tomorrow to discuss it with us. I'm really excited about that because Ryan is awesome, and I'm really happy for him that he wrote a book. So I can't wait to hear about it. Let's see. Source does not punish the innocent. Astral projection, that's what it's called, yes. Okay, so Paul says he tried it, but it didn't work. I know some people have, and I think that I got to give it a shot. Yeah, the mind is absolutely so powerful. Tim wants to hear a little family jam. Maybe in a few minutes, buddy. Let me see. Well, we've been on for an hour and 41. This show's almost over, actually. Not good when you start yawning, though. Well, that is the thing. The mind is so freaking powerful. It can allow you to write music in the moment and allow it to expand and create comedy moments like live. But it does make sense to me that if I can dream and be somewhere else, then I can probably, because you're leaving your body when you do that. You're there, asleep. You're clearly not there if you're somewhere else, right? Now, I've never paid attention to see if I have a silver tether when I'm in my dreams. But I am 1000% certain of a few things. I've always seen everything in color in my dreams. Whenever I do dream, which is not often because I don't sleep enough anymore, but I would be able to wake myself up from my dreams because I'd be like, I don't like this one. So not always. There were a few that were kind of like, but then I usually would be able to tell if something was fake, and I'd be like, that's just not real. And I'd be like, okay, I'm in a dream. So then I would push it. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to take off my clothes now. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? I'd do something silly. And when there's no reaction, you're like, yep, I'm in the dream. Whew. You know, I need to grab a little bite to eat. I need like a snack or something. I can't just go sing. I just rocked out a tune, brother. You missed like a killer tune. And I rocked out for about a half hour on that and another song. So I'm pretty tired right now, to be honest. Let me see if I can build up some energy here in a minute. I'm going to play a little something here. Trish said she said 2 near-death experiences. You know what the thing I've also heard too is when the body starts to go into that state. I guess DMT is released in our system, and that is when crazy things start to happen. You know, AI has no freaking chance against us. That is the thing I actually fear. I'm thinking that we're about 6 months from being obsolete with the AI thing going on. You know what I mean? It's scary stuff. All right, let me see what I can put on. I need a piece of music to get me going here. Give me something here. I gotta drop a piece of content for you guys. It's been a bit. You know what? Because I am really sick of being scared, and I put an end to it, I no longer am scared. This is how I live my life now. I write songs about it. This is on the last album. There are 104 songs currently. 104 songs currently available on iTunes. From just 2021, by the way.
Maybe I'm lucky.
Close to midnight now. The wind is starting to make noise as I sit and I ponder my next step. I hear a strange noise in the distance. I get creeped out, the hair on the back of my neck stands up, wondering what's coming around the bend. I stand up, turn around, and I say, who's there? No one says a word back, and I'm wondering, do I stay here and take my chances? So I take a breath. I decide to hold down the fort and see if I could take it on myself. Someone's there, unprepared, gat. It's trapped inside, I'm ready. I can take on at least 1 or 2 cats. Who's there? I say again, and no one says a word, but I hear that noise again. Again. My ears perked up like a dog. I'm wondering if I need to pounce if that creature comes round. I'm sick of being scared. All of a sudden, the clouds clear. You can see a full moon on the rise. I'm thinking to myself, there might be a wolf behind the clearing. Maybe it's a werewolf. I don't know, it's the full moon, I'm worried. I don't know, maybe I should check my ammo. I don't think it's silver bullets, but I gotta be ready. I'm sick of being scared. I can't believe I left my house tonight. And I didn't bring my silver bullets by my side. Usually on full moon nights I'm packed, strapped on, ready for the worst. Never know what's gonna come, so you're ready to go. Got one on my left leg, got another on the right. Silver bullets in one, and I got 45s in the other. I'm ready to take on the world. Who's there? I yell out again, hoping oh, the sound of a friend. Maybe I got nothing back, just that creepy wind. It's blustering in my ear now. It's almost like someone standing behind me, whispering in my ear, don't turn around. I'm sick of being scared all the time. Oh, but the first thing I do is turn around and see what's behind me. 'Cause you know I don't like to be surprised, and nothing's there, no one's there. I don't see a thing, I don't see anything that's been disturbed. No, except me, and I'm waiting to see if there's somebody hiding in the trees, coming to take me. Oh, I'm gonna keep my eyes open all night. I'm not going to sleep, no. I don't care how tired I get. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. You can send a bear my way, I don't care. I'll be here all night in my tent, scared, and I'm not going anywhere, no. I light a bonfire, put it all around my tent. There's no way for anything to get through that. No, I'm protected by flames, yeah. Up the rain, them flames, you come my way, I'm gonna burn you down, yeah. Don't care if you're a ghost or if you're a bear, you're going down. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. The moon cast cascades over the hillside. Seeing into the tree lines, could see someone there creeping around. Put back the hammer on the gun, I'm ready. If he comes, run through the trees at me. Gonna shoot him down, gonna take him down. Oh, I'm gonna go and pray. No one answers back, no. Just that creepy sound coming out the tent door. Wondering if that's the bear or it's a ghost or it's worse. I don't care, I just wanna know. Oh yeah, I'm sick of being scared all the time. All the news coming at me, it makes me feel like it's all over if I don't do what they say. Can't live my life anymore, no way. If you do, you're in danger. Get in line, yeah. Your time's at 4:15, yeah. You better be there, you can't be late. But I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared all the time, all day, all night. Can't turn on the TV without it. The haunting, it comes over me. I don't know what to do. Start feeling insecure, feeling like I don't even could make it another day more. All the lies, the hate, it's bringing me down every day. Sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. Oh, yeah. I'm sick of being scared, too. Oh, did I get him? I freaking got him, guys. You know, listen,
when you try to do a Mr. Miyagi on my hand while I'm sitting here, grabbing the mouse to do clickety-clackety-clue, and you come and do your, oh, look, I'm so good. I'm such a good fly. I'm so good at karate with my crane wings. You got me, though. I'm dead. Yep. Look, maybe your cousin will still be flying around, and we can get another shot at it. But you're done. You're done. Done for the night. That's what we get when you are in the process of a fly sitting on you, and you just are like, do you want him to be on you? If you are, that's if you're good with it. I'm trying to do my Miyagi training. It's just not really working out for me, you know. Oh, famine, friends. We have done it again. Day 990 in a row? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Woo! Unbelievable. You're talking about 990 days in a row? Well, you know what happens tomorrow, guys. We do it all over again at 10 p.m. and my brother, Ryan Hartwig, will be joining me at 10:30. I'll probably be live at 10:30. And Hartwig will be with me at the top. He just wrote a book. If you guys don't remember who Ryan Hartwig is, Ryan, and everybody should because he's out there in the scene. Ryan Hartwig is one of the... Actually, okay, Bulldog is the one who got Ryan Hartwig on originally for the first interview, and that turned into 4 or 5 interviews. Like, we just have had Ryan on many times because he's awesome. And tomorrow at 10:30, he's coming on to talk about his book. Can't wait. I want to have interviews all the time, guys. Joanne, I thought you were going to get me interviews. No, that was not... No, in the contract, you agreed to doll hairs. She's trying to tell me that when I changed it to doll hairs, she decided to change and not get me in interviews. She's not doing an interview situation. So tomorrow, what are you going to do when I have Hartwig on? You're going to write the check for the following day for Zabrosk? You're not going to listen in to the conversation with me and Ryan? We're going to get into it. I just went over 2 hours. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to try to keep it at 2 hours because nobody wants to watch a more than 2 hour show. You know? Oh, Teresa, I'm so glad you're here. It makes me very happy. You know, I had this... I don't know. I mean, I've been live for 990 days in a row. And my favorite number's on right now. But, you know... For day 1,000 in a row, I'm not going to lie, I did hope that we'd have like 1,000 people on with us live when we get to that day. It's 10 days from now, guys. It's 10 days from now, guys. So I think come day 1,000, I'm going to have to shake things up. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but I don't know. I never, intended this to be some streak. It just happened. So I don't know. We'll see. But the reality is, the way I've run these 990 days in a row, clearly I'm not doing something right. Or too much. I don't know. Same thing. It's not unhealthy to question everything. And sometimes you get a new perspective, and sometimes things completely change. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This was an awesome show, though. I had such a great show tonight. Jason, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. And guys, we're very lucky to be alive. I want you to understand that. I mean, if we're in a prison, then we're always alive and we're always here. But we are very lucky to be alive. We're very lucky to be energy. We're very lucky to have this ability to hopefully be here forever and ever and ever, And if it happens to be where most people think that's a hell because they wish they could be able to go to all these other different locations in the universe and to be a part of that other civilization. I would like that. I would like to meet, the other civilization. But at the end of the day, I love my family. I love what I'm doing here on this show. And if it's just this one life that I get to do this, and then I'm here in 50, 60 years and I'm looking back and there's a guy named Mark Pires who did a heck of a lot of stuff and we talked about him 50 years later, then I accomplished what I was meant to do. And wouldn't it be something if I was watching this myself one day as someone else? Then I'd question and be like, geez, was I him? Was I Mark? Throughout time, my gag about being Back to the Future, Mark, I may have been a pauper, I may have been a field worker, a shoe salesman, I don't know, a peddler, whatever, or maybe we were all people that did stuff along the way in order to get us to today. And we have to come back again, hopefully, if we don't destroy everything. It's crazy when there is so many different possibilities out there. And to me, they almost seem more realistic than all of the religious stuff. Like, I don't know why it's interesting to me that I would believe, I could almost more easily believe that we've been around for 400 trillion years. Each and every one of us are literally, like, we keep coming back. Like, there's no such thing as, like, the things we've created and that humans have created in order to keep us contained. Just imagine if the whole world knew that they were all powerful and that they are, like, a piece of God. Like, all of us are essentially the creator. We're all the creator. And we can't comprehend it because that creator is on a different plane than us. They otherworldly. Who's to say he couldn't just recreate himself 7.7 billion times in every different way possible? This one's going to be a challenge. This one's going to be a genius. This one's going to be an artist. That one's going to be a musician. That one over there is going to be a problem. So many theories, but I'd be like, yeah, I can get that. I can understand that. Susan Donahue, so good to see you. 10 days away, Susan. 10 days away. But I can get down with that concept. That Susan, me, Bex, Keith, Teresa, Trish, we were here over and over and over, and we have helped humanity to get to today. And there is no tomorrow without us. Without all of us, none of it exists. But we may be stuck here. We may not be able to leave here. And when it all comes to an end, which is maybe this whole shock thing, it sounded so amazing. I mean, like, what? You see this bright white light and you think that it's the God that they told you it was the whole time. You walk up to it and it's actually some freaking billions of watts. Shock. Literally just wipes everything back out. Your hard drive, scratch. And you show back up as a baby. How else can I explain that when I was like 4, 5, 6 months old, I understood every freaking word that they were speaking? How could I understand what they were saying if I was a baby and they're all saying stuff like, he doesn't know what we're talking about. He's just a baby. You freaking... I remember looking at them and I'd be like, these people think I don't know what... I know exactly what you're saying. I remember thinking that in my head. I know exactly what you're saying. I just can't say a freaking word. I can't speak yet. But I understood. How could I understand? But I couldn't speak. I have another memory. Nobody thinks this is real, but it's real. I remember having an examination from the doctor. I thought it was right after I was born. And I saw this transom window up here. And I swear, I peed on the doctor. That's what I remember. Okay? I get older, and my parents say, We have 3 boys, me and my brothers. I'm the youngest. Oh, we can't remember, but one of you guys pooped on the doctor, or pooped on the table. The other 2 peed on the doctor. I was like, and they were like, I think you pooped on the table, Mark. No, I would have loved to poop on the table. I wanted to poop on the table. I wanted to be the poop on the table guy. And I'm like, it's over there for you, Doc. Thanks for coming out. How's that one for you? But I specifically remember a pee, and the doctor goes, like that. No, there's no way. That's crazy, Mark. You don't remember that. I remember something else. Crying in my crib, screaming, top of my lungs, trying to get my parents' attention. And I remember thinking in my head, maybe if I keep screaming, they'll come. Maybe if they keep screaming, I'll come. And I was like, man, this is crazy. That's not going to happen, And I remember this as well. I stopped, okay, baby. Then I stopped to listen to see if they were coming. I remember that as clear as day. I remember I was a baby. I was really young when we went to... there's a lot of memories that I have that I probably shouldn't have. They're pretty far back. And the crazy thing is I don't remember a lot of stuff as well. I'm 43 years. I don't remember everything, But I have these couple memories of being really, really young. And I've always told them, my parents are like, no way, you don't remember that. My wife's always like, there's no way you remember being that young. I can't shake those visions. I have a couple visions. And those are 2 of them. Yeah, I'm out of my mind, Keith, right? I got something flying around over here. Dude, there's more flies? Where are they coming from? Maybe this was the Miyagi, and the other one was a fake Miyagi. He had to be, because this one's really aggressive. He's probably pissed off because I killed his brother. You shouldn't have come. You shouldn't have sent your brother Lee over here. You're Bruce Lee. You shouldn't have sent brother Lee. I'm gonna do a... They Call Me Bruce on you. Who remembers They Call Me Bruce? They Call Me Bruce. That was a hilarious movie. With my left hand, I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Look at my face. I'm an Oriental. It was hilarious. One of the funniest movies ever. You should see that. The guy from Cannonball Run. I can't think of his name, but he was hilarious. I owned the movie. Yeah. They Call Me Bruce. Almost as good as They Call Me Bruce, too, to be honest. But They Call Me Bruce was really good. Susan, so awesome. I love when I see Susan Donahue here. I love seeing Jason Vickery come in. I love Teresa De La Vega here with us. MODOK! Woo! It makes me very happy to see you. And Keith, my brother. And I'm not sure if I gotta say, Tim, I'm so sorry, pal. I will do the Family Jam tomorrow night. We're going to be rocking. We have Ryan Hartwig on at 10:30 to discuss his new book, Facebook Whistleblower. He's going to share it. It's all about this new X thing, X scheme or whatever, what's it called? It's called X Check. And basically what Zuckerchooch is doing is he's letting people, and Twitter, all these people, they let celebrities say and do whatever they want. And then they shadow ban me. The whole thing's about how they're shadow banning people. And they tell you that they don't shadow ban. And this whole thing is about how they are shadow banning people. And then they discuss what shadow banning is. They literally filter your content out so nobody gets any recommendations of your content. And I'm like, oh, that sounds freaking familiar. Susan Donahue was unsubscribed 8 times. When I asked them about it, they said, we unsubscribe people that are not active on YouTube. I said, Susan Donahue is not only active on my channel when she comes over, but she's a mod over on Montagraph. And I saw when I go over to Monty and I see when I'm watching him and I see Susan, I'm like, hey, Susan, So Susan Donahue is very active on YouTube. So I said, what is your excuse for that? You say that you pull off bots 8 times? I made Susan a mod. Because I don't want Susan to have to forget about the show. I don't want to be like, I remember this guy, I just don't remember where he is. I want her to see that I'm live or see a piece of content and be like, I could use a laugh or I could use a piece of music. It bothers me that they're unsubscribing people, you know? But then also that they don't recommend the show to anybody for 990 days in a row is really, really messed up. So, I am now open to new options and ideas. I spoke to someone today. I was like, buddy. And it's interesting. They reached out to my wife because of the Beat Seat. And they're like, it's something with like, I called the guy because he's like marketing and whatever. And I was like, look, I'm at a point here, 990 days in a row, pure positivity, really fun and true moments, and connecting with the world, trying to just find some positivity in this dark world. He goes, look, I love what you're saying right now. He goes, you know, you're absolutely shadow banned. And he said, you know, I'm going to talk to a couple of people I work with and see if we have any ideas on how to go around it, how to get over it. Because, and somehow the Vaxaroo came up, and he goes, yeah, no, I haven't gotten it either. And he goes, that's why you're shadow banned. He goes, anything you say that's against their agenda at all, it's a wrap. They will just put you in a hole. I said, well, that's where I am. I've been in a hole. And even when I stopped talking about Trump or whatever, they still kept me in it. And I said, so at this point, I'm about to hit 1,000 days in a row. I thought on that day I'd be able to say, geez, we have a really awesome crowd with us for day 1,000 in a row of 2+ hours of broadcasting. I don't think it's going to happen that way. It's going to be, hopefully you guys come back and we can have a great show. But the reality is, I'm going to now do whatever the freak I have to reach the world, because I know it will never happen this way. I literally will be the guy who has his last breath, finishes his last show ever the same day, and 100 years later they find my content, when finally things shift and you get people with a sane mind who actually want to elevate their soul. Because this isn't gonna, I mean, I'll be here at day 2,000 to 15 people. Think about that. So they desperately want me to quit. Or they don't really care. They just keep me in a hole. They don't even think about me anymore. They're just like, that dude's in a hole. But they put people in a hole because they want them to quit. They're like, they're going to quit. No one's going to ever see their stuff. So they will quit eventually, because no one's going to ever get to it. And then they will just die. And that's the end of it. It's a mindset they have. And it's not a bad mindset, really, because it's true. If you keep people down long enough, they're going to quit. They're going to just say, okay, I didn't do it. I wasn't good enough. It wasn't successful. Nobody liked it. And you quit. If you keep going, even though you're not getting anybody, you're just like, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. That's a problem. They don't like that guy. They don't want that guy around. Look, we thought he'd quit. We put him in a freaking hole. Okay. We'll see what happens when I freaking dig out of that hole. We'll see what happens when we go face to face. Because it's coming. So, I won't sit back any longer and wait for somebody to be like, hey, I like what you're doing. Let's take it from here to here. I'm freaking doing it myself, like I've been doing for 990 in a row. D, thank you so much. You are awesome. Just remember, guys, that this is what it's all about. You know, I like to use this photo. I use it a lot. I use it on an album. I've used it maybe on 10 or 12. Maybe I like to use the 13 number. 13 shows. It's probably not that many, but that look, that emotion that I'm feeling in that moment right there. It's the ultimate moment. That's when I'm at peace. That's when I forget about every single thing. It's all gone. It's just us. And that moment is so much more powerful than the shadow ban. And when someone finds those moments, now or 50 years from now, freaking fly everywhere. moment will stop time. Time absolutely is not linear. Time is created to make sense of everything else, but dang it! I saw him in the light. But if I didn't have a clock and I wasn't literally looking at the fact that it switches just from 12:03 to 12:04. Modoc, thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But seriously, there are moments here, guys, where it just feels like it all stops for a second. And in that, you could wash away anything and everything. I tell you, this freaking fly is being very brave. He's flying on my face. Don't be surprised if you see me slap myself in the face a few times, because I'm trying to get that fly. I'm doing a Miyagi situation. I'm feeling him. He's coming out. No, do a smackaroo. You're like, what's wrong with Mark tonight? He's slapping himself in the freaking face? What are we doing, dude? Slapperoo? Look, sometimes you gotta slap yourself in the freaking face. Slap yourself silly if you're trying to get a fly off the side of your face. But really, I love this, guys. I do. I think it's important and it's healthy to remind myself where I am, so I'm not surprised when tomorrow things are the same, you know? The reality is, when you fool yourself into thinking that something is something that it's not, then that's when you're really winding up setting yourself for failure and really heartache and depression. I have no expectations, and that's why this works. I show up. And like I said, if we're here at 2,000 days in a row and it's just us, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about it. You know? I love what UFO Pirate comes in all the time. He's like, dude, there's millions of people tuning in. They keep your numbers down. I'm like, no, dude, they keep my numbers down. But those are the freaking numbers. Don't pretend that, like, there's all these other numbers. It's not true. I put out an awesome, funny bit, like Back to the Future Mark or whatever, or the Mark Pires of the Caribbean. One of the funniest bits of it. I mean, all of them are crazy, crazy, silly live improvisations. 36 views, 27 views. I'm like, what the? Even the people that subscribe to the show, they don't recommend my content to those people. It's mental. I have to literally find a way to get the people who are subscribed to get a message from me and say, hey guys, there's 1,500 pieces of content here. No one's ever going to see 1,500 pieces of content. You would have to lock yourself in your house for 120 days in a row, 24-hour days, to get through my content. That's insane. That's insane. That's why I want to keep, that's what I was trying to, the whole point of this is to explain to you, I'm trying to keep the shows under 2 hours because nobody wants to tune into this later when they see 3 hours and 15 minutes. They're like, even if it's the best show in the world, I don't want to watch a 3 hour and 15 minute show right now. So I'm trying to figure out, like, do I do an hour every night and try to cut it and just be like, all right, guys, see you later. We wrote a quick song. I tried that for a little while. It didn't work. I tried the 2 hour thing for a while. It didn't work. We just go on, we go off. And realistically, and Wade just said this once, he's like, buddy, you can stop at 2 hours all you want, but no one's getting your content. So you either stay on longer and you hope people will pop on so they get a chance to see it and I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm going to seek this guy out because I know they're not going to recommend him. I'm going to seek him out. We just hit 2 hours, 22 minutes. I love that number. But you have to do that. Red says a lot. Oh, I didn't get any notifications. They don't send notifications for my channel. So, and you have to make sure you've clicked the bell and you do all notifications on your end that you want to get all notifications from YouTube. It's like such a mental thing. But if you do all that, you may get 3 out of 10 if you're lucky. So I don't think there's anything that can be done, like by me personally. I keep showing up and doing what I do. So it's something different that has to happen. I have to hire someone, I think. I think I have to hire someone to take out their freaking, that gun with the wheels on it and be like, and be like, yeah, we're clearing a path for this dude. I need a path cleared. That's what I got to do. I'm clearing a freaking path. By the way, guys, I'm coming on early tomorrow at like 11 a.m. Maybe even earlier. I don't know. I'm going live early tomorrow. As far as I think it is right now, I don't have a car the first part of the day tomorrow because my car's still at they're doing a service thing. Plus all these modules have to be updated because it's the first series of the Mach-E. Yeah, when you get the first series of the new Mach-E, you're going to have to deal with all these different modules being updated constantly because we don't know anything about the car. Oh, really? Why? It's a first series. Oh, really? Another first series thing that they put out just a couple months back, about 9 months ago. Apparently has a full approval already. And that first series thing, how's that doing? Oh, Israel. Yeah, there's a couple places not doing too well. But you know, it's still good here in the U.S. It is? Well, why don't you take the stuff that they put in the hospital? If you're not doing well, you take the stuff in the hospital that Dr. Fraud makes, he said you should, that stuff works. Oh, look, it works. We've seen that it's very, very positive. We've looked at the results. Yeah, you looked at the results, 52% of the people die when they take that. Think about this for a second. The people that died last year, a lot of them died because of the ventilator and then also this REM stuff. Put a REM with a veer at the end. 52% of the time there was a DOA. So the bottom line is when you have a 48% survival when you take what they give you when you go in, that's not good. And apparently the place that we're supposed to be following, which starts with a W and there's an O at the end. I think in the middle there's an H. And that one, which I don't trust, said 6 months ago, don't use that stuff. Don't use that stuff. Guess what? It's still the only thing you can use when you go. They won't allow you to use any of the things that we've heard. India, make sure you look at India, guys. India just said they beat it. Guess what they beat it with? Sometimes you do a Wilbur situation. You know? And when you got a Wilbur situation going on, you're like, yay! Oh, Cheryl, I'm so happy you were listening to the albums. Yeah, guys, there are 8 albums currently on iTunes. Support a brother. Pick up an album, or 8. There's 104 songs of pure fire. Every song I wrote this year, I'm very proud of. We've gone through them. We've listened to them. And every time I listen, I'm like, I can't pick an album I like most. They're all really good albums. So no matter which one you pick, you're going to be enjoying it. I would just pick them all up because it's a progression. If you start at one and you go, you're going to hear how I've improved as a musician in the last 8 months. And also how I went from acoustic, straight up acoustic with my jazz guitar, which broke during the Batmark versus Supermark filming, which was March. And then from then on, we've been playing this freaking Les Paul, and we've gone blues funk. So we went from acoustic jazz to blues jazz funk, and that's where we are. Blues jazz funk hip hop. That's where we currently are. So tomorrow, my friends and family, we will do it all over again. And until then, by the way, I want to say thank you again to MODOK. You rock. Thank you so much for your donations tonight. And hold on a minute. I'm trying to get this to properly show. Bex, thank you for your donation. You are awesome. I think I didn't close this poll. I think we did everything on the list. We did it all. That's what we do here. Plus a little more, I would say, with that Renaissance Man rant at the end. Teresa, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I hope to see you tomorrow. Twice I'm going on tomorrow. By the way, guys, I am on a new platform. I sent the link yesterday. Let me see if I can do it again. I'm going to put this in right now. If you guys can give me a follow on this platform. Actually, I don't think it works this way. You have to download it and put some code in. It's called Big O. And I've been going live. I missed today, I guess. I think I missed today. I didn't go on today. But I wanted to... Oh, maybe I still got in there. Maybe it's a West Coast thing. I want to send you guys the link. I'll do that later so you can join me over there when I go live. Tomorrow, I'm probably coming on early because my car's still in the shop for a series. And then I'll be live tomorrow night, Ryan Hartwig, 10:30. And then we're going crazy. We're writing some music. We're getting into... By the way, Teresa, this is also my song. I wrote a ghost song called Go Away right now.
You got to go away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to go away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to go away. You got to go away.
So, fam, friends, Acts, Bex, Cheryl, Sid, D, Frustrated, Jason Vickery, Keith, my brother, Pamela, Paul, Teresa, Trish, and our very new friend, Teresa De La Vega. So happy to see you. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Both shows. Woo! Guys, day 991 in a row tomorrow. We are just 9 days away from day 1,000 in a row. So spread the word. Let people know. There's a place to come and distract from the negativity every day. A place to come and feel the light. A place to come and lift yourself up with others. Come together, not divide. It's the Renaissance Man Show. So, until tomorrow. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam.